Hello, welcome. I'm Miss Lola from exampreptuition.co.uk and today we're going to examine non-verbal reasoning. Let's take a look. Non-verbal reasoning, Pack 1 by GL Assessment. We're going to start with Section 2. We've already had a look at Section 1 in the previous video, so please have a look if you feel you need to go through that. Today we're having a look at Section 2. So let's have a quick read of the instructions. In the big square on the left of each line below, one of the small squares has been left empty. One of the 5 figures on the right should fill the empty square. Find this figure and mark its letter on the answer sheet. They always give us the easiest ones, don't they? And then, of course, you get into it and you think, well, this is not quite as easy as the example they gave us. Okay, so example, they've given us a white circle and a black circle. And they've given us this shape. And, of course, we know the answer is D because there's the black shape there. Practice question 1. Now do the 4 practice questions below. So we have this shape here, and the next time we see it, it has basically done what we call a quarter turn. So I always like to try and list it so that we have a recollection of what it is that has changed about the shape. It's a quarter turn, and it's what we call a clockwise turn. So that's pardon my little squiggle there, that is abbreviation for clockwise. So we have this shape here. It would have turned a quarter, done a quarter turn. So I'm going to try and draw it. Feel free to laugh if you need to. If I wasn't drawing it, I'd be laughing. Okay, so it's done a quarter turn and it was clockwise. So of course that means our answer is going to be A. There we have it. Practice question 2. We have this shape here, quite big, blackened out, and we have the same shape again, much smaller this time around, blackened out. We have this large shape here, it's wide. We're looking for a similar shape which is much smaller than that, and we have the answer B. Question 3 next. We have the shape here. If you notice that we try and read it across, but there doesn't seem to be any correlation between the shapes. However, I don't know if you've noticed, if you read it diagonally, now it makes sense. So of course we've got square, square. It makes sense that a square should be in that particular box, and therefore our answer there is going to be E. The last one, of course, if you had gone according to what we saw there, you can see that diagonally it would make sense if we have a similar shape that goes like that, and of course our answer is C.